Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, round 3. You won't believe it, again against Belo. I mean, this should be enough to just subscribe and support my channel. Thank you all. It was tough for me, I remember. I was 2-0. Third match. In our weekly, we always play 5 rounds. So the second Belo, I knew that the opponent, it's somebody who knows how to play Belo. So it would be definitely a different level of game. But I was also a little bit more confident about how to play against Belo. So here my start hand. I choose to take a Mulligan. It was not enough to have 2 searches, in my opinion. I'm not sure what you guys think about. I choose to go first. Probably I would kept the hand if I had to go second. But in this case, first I have one chance to find something to play on turn 2, and then I have to be lucky. It has to be also Zorojuru, and then to find Luffy Taro, and so on and so on. So I didn't believe in my first hand, so I took a second chance. Let me know if you would have kept the first hand or not, and why if yes. So the second hand, in my opinion, it looks a little bit better. I have turn 1 play. I have a turn 2 play, which is always good to start with. So here, top 4. I choose Luffy Taro, but what hurts is 2 Gum Giants are already in the bottom of the deck. 1 is in my hand, so only 1 is left. He plays the Searcher, so top 5. Can search for a Revolution Army type card other than Belo. So he's considering what to take. Yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate to have a back-to-back Belo matchup in this weekly, but it can happen, you know. In locals, sometimes you will face against off-meta decks. I mean, Belo is not really like off-meta. You will figure it why at the end of the video, but you don't see it often in high tournaments. Here and there it made top 32 placement. So he chose to take the Kuma, which has on play care up to 1 opponent's character with power 2000 or less. I swing here with 5 into leader, which I'm not sure if this was a correct play. Even though if he didn't had any trigger, he still gets a card into hand, which is, I mean, which could be potentially a good card, which he's missing. For example, the Karazu. So I think my learning is from these 2 matchups that probably at the beginning of the game I shouldn't swing at all. I should establish my board and then just focus on his characters. Do not give him any life cards into his hand. Always when he wants to use his leader ability, he has to trash a card with a trigger effect, so he's losing hands, and then slowly bringing him into a position where he has no hands, no characters, and then finish the game in 2 turns. Yeah, so I played here the Zorojuru. I'm taking the Luffy Taro. Even though if I have already one, I choose to take a second one just to be able to build board presence with Luffy Taro into another target. Even though I have only 1 target for the Luffy Taro now, I was hoping to get a second one. So let's see what my opponent is doing in his turn 2. So for 4 dons, probably there are only 2 main options to play, either Karazu or Ivankov 4 cost. He chose to play Ivankov 4 cost. He's doing leader effect, so like this, the Ivankov is a 7000 and he can make the on play effect. If this character has 7000 power more, he can play a 5000 power or lower onto the field. And he chose to play the Kuma, so he's building board presence. I think he didn't play Kuma just because of my law. Yeah, maybe yes, because I could free swing into his searcher, but anyway, I swung with my leader into the searcher just to remove his field. So here I'm playing Luffy Taro into Torojuru. I'm hoping here to find another target for my second Luffy Taro. So let me know what you would have choose here to take. I see also the Sanji. Sanji could be also very interesting. I have in the next turn 8 dons with leader ability 9. So I'm not pretty sure if I made here the right decision. Let me know what you would have choose here. I'm thinking a lot. I'm analyzing also if I have enough counter power or not. And then I finally decide to take Torojuru. I remember I took him because I want to have a target for Luffy Taro. I want to play Luffy Taro the next turn again, just to be able to put board presence. But as you see in my hand, I have only 2 1Ks. The 5 cost kit and low searcher. So I think this was quite a risky play, because if he makes here pressure, it hurts a lot. I'm not able to counter out. So let's see what my opponent will play. It was definitely a much more difficult match than the one in round 2. So for 3 dons he chose to play Inazuma. This is the one character which gains rush if character you control other than this has power of 7000 or more, with the leader ability quite easy to achieve. He's using leader ability, trashing Karazu, and then playing with Ivankov, the other Karazu. Quite a strong play this turn, so my leader here, minus 1000, which is really annoying, because he has here 4 swings at least into my 4K leader now. So this will be a rough turn for me. So here swings here with a 5K. I just wanted to spend 1000, but then I realized, no, my friend, your leader is 4K, not 5K. So I gave him here 2 hands, because I was thinking like, yeah, the other swings probably I'm not able to counter out anyway. So better to counter this. Throwing here into a 2K. Here again another 2K. And swinging with Ivankov, 8 into 4. Again, I was slightly thinking, okay, it's my leader is 5 cost, so 2 2Ks and it's stuff, but no. I'm a 4K. This is quite annoying when you're 4K and you are used to it, when your leader is just a 5K, so you calculate, your brain starts to calculate automatically, like, okay, what I need to get out of an 8K swing, obviously 2Ks. And then if you're really focused on the game, it can happen that you forget really that your leader is a 4K here. So I'm thinking hard. I did 2Ks and then he reminds me, hey, your leader is 4K. And I was like, oh shit, sorry, can I take it back? I forgot it. He said, yeah, no problem. So in this case, I have to take the life because I don't have any more counters. I was just making sure that, yeah, everything was correct. And then he plays the Karazu blocker past the turn. So in this stage of the game, I knew, yeah, this will be a super difficult game. What should I do here? Do I have any chance to turn this game to my favor? I mean, I have 3 bodies on board, so I'm definitely able to get one or the other character on his field. But yeah, I do not have 9 dons. I'm not able to do leader ability to play 9 cross bomb, at least to have maybe get the Karazu away. Fun fact, which I'm able to share with you already now. When I asked him, like, what was your first life? When I swing to it, he said it was a Karazu. So this is what I mentioned at the beginning. This is definitely a learning. I mean, a refresh, let's say, because I didn't play for a longer period against Belo. I think the best is just to not swing. Don't give him any card, extra value into his hand. Focus on building up your board. Focus to destroy his board as fast as possible, just to drain him out, so that you can finish the game in two turns and close it. But yeah, I'm swinging here 7 into his Ivankov, which is 5,000. He has 2 hands, so either he gives me his full hand or he lets it die. Here again, something which is good to know. In this situation, if a customer thinks quite for a longer period, you can assume that he probably has enough counter power. He is just thinking, should he use it now or not? So as you see here, he was thinking about yes, no, no, yes. So this was a clear sign that he has at least a 2K and a 1K, but he lets it die. Yeah, I mean, he still has the blocker. This is unfortunate for me because I know I can't rest the blocker. I can't get rid of the blocker. So I want to swing into Kuma, definitely. I have to think how should I do it. So I decided here to play Tsorojuru first. I was hoping to see yeah, the Gum Gum Giant, the last one. As you remember, I bottom decked 2. So I found the last one. I have one in my hand. So I have 2 Gum Gum Giants, which I can throw away some bricks. So in this moment, I remember myself being again a little bit more positive, because I mean, 2 Gum Gum Giants, this is 8K. Swinging 6 into Kuma. I mean, here it definitely doesn't make sense for him to protect it. Yeah, I have 2 dons open. I'm here thinking to swing with Luffy Taro, but I remind myself, no, if it's a trigger, that would be very bad in this situation, so I just pass the turn. And yeah, let my opponent go to his 8 Dawn turn. And here I have to be honest, before I passed, so my whole turn long, I didn't think about one key card, which Belo runs. Again, if you don't play often against the deck, sometimes you forget that some cards are existing in there. So you will see 8 Dawn, maybe you know what is coming. He's playing the legendary Monkey D Dragon, 8 cost, 9k, rush, on play effect, give your leader or up to one of your characters up to 2 rested Dawn. I'm not sure why he's thinking so long about this play. Maybe he had another line as well. But I think the Dragon line was just the best line because he can put those 2 Dawns maybe to the leader, and then he can also activate the leader ability and all 3 gets push. So I just reminded him here, hey, use the attached, the rested Dawns and attach it to somebody. He attached it to the leader. He used leader effect. He's throwing Revolution Army card. Then he can give up to 3 of your Revolution Army or trigger type characters plus 3000 power for this turn. So yeah, I was a little bit shocked by this play because I really forgot about the Dragon. I was like, poof, this could hit hard. So yeah, first swing, obviously with Karazu 8000 into my 4k leader, using here Gangam Giant, throwing away a brick, but unfortunately I draw a brick again, which is definitely not optimal. Here he swings with his blocker for 7k, so I have to give him here 2 2ks or just the Gum Giant again, so it makes sense here. Gum Giant, throw away a brick card, throw 2. So here unfortunately 2 1ks, so I still have 2 bricks, so 7. I have to give him 2 2ks and then his final swing, 12 into my leader, and I don't have enough, so it's GG. Yeah, see you in the next round.